You ever have that moment when you lie down after a long day, finally ready to rest, but your brain just won't turn off? You check your phone and before you know it, boom, it's 2 in the morning. You tell yourself, it's fine, I'll just go to bed earlier tomorrow. And yet you've heard people say it. The entrepreneurs, the athletes, the high achievers. I only sleep 5 hours and wake up feeling amazing. You shake your head. How is that even possible? Don't we need 8 hours to survive? Well, here's the thing. You've been taught to think about sleep all wrong. It's not about how much time you spend in bed. It's about how efficiently your body and brain recover while you're there. Today, you're going to understand the science of how some people sleep less and still wake up feeling sharp and ready to go. So let's break down the truth. Your sleep works in cycles. Every night, your brain moves through roughly 90-minute phases: light sleep, deep sleep, and REM. Deep sleep is when your body repairs itself. Muscles rebuild, immune systems strengthen, and energy reserves are refilled. REM sleep is when your mind does the work, processing memories, sharpening creativity, and organizing thoughts. When these cycles flow cleanly and completely, even 5 or 6 hours can give you what you need. But if your sleep is fragmented by blue light, stress, caffeine, or random bedtimes, you can stay in bed for 9 hours and still wake up exhausted. The goal isn't to sleep longer, it's to get more deep and REM sleep per hour. And here's the science-backed system that helps you do exactly that. Tip 1. Lock in a consistent bedtime. Your brain runs on rhythm. It's called the circadian rhythm, your internal clock that controls hormones, body temperature, and alertness. When you sleep and wake at the same time every day, you're training that clock. You're teaching your brain when to release melatonin, the sleep hormone, and when to suppress it in the morning. Research from Harvard shows that irregular sleep schedules can shorten deep sleep by up to 40%. That's why staying up late on weekends leaves you feeling jet-lagged on Mondays. The key is consistency. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Within a week, your body starts to sync automatically. You'll find yourself waking up naturally before your alarm, clear-headed and ready. Tip 2. Follow the 90-minute rule. Every sleep cycle takes about 90 minutes. If your alarm goes off halfway through one, your brain gets yanked out of deep sleep, and that's when you feel heavy, groggy, and miserable. But if you wake right after a cycle ends, you feel lighter, more alert, more alive. So instead of setting random bedtimes, plan your sleep around complete cycles. 4.5 hours equals 3 cycles. 6 hours equals 4. 7.5 equals 5. Choose the one that fits your schedule, count backward from your wake-up time, and you'll notice a difference immediately. Tip 3. The 3-2-1 rule. Think of this as your pre-sleep ritual. 3 hours before bed, stop eating heavy meals. 2 hours before bed, stop working. 1 hour before bed, stop using screens. This system is simple but powerful. Heavy meals keep your digestive system working overtime. Late night work floods your brain with stress hormones like cortisol and screens. They hit your eyes with blue light, which suppresses melatonin and tricks your body into thinking it's still daytime. Replace screens with something calming. Dim, warm lights, a short meditation, stretching, writing down what you're grateful for. This 1 hour of intentional wind down tells your nervous system it's time to rest. And when you lie down, your brain will follow. Tip 4. Get sunlight first thing in the morning. Here's a trick most people never think about. Your morning habits control your night. When you first wake up, step outside. 10 minutes of sunlight exposure tells your brain it's daytime. It resets your circadian rhythm, boosts serotonin, which improves your mood and motivation, and suppresses melatonin so you feel alert. This simple act can transform your energy throughout the day and help your body naturally prepare for better sleep at night. Tip 5. Move, don't snooze. The snooze button is your enemy. Every time you hit it, you teach your brain that alarms are optional. When your alarm rings, get up, splash cold water on your face, do 10 push-ups, take a few deep breaths. Movement increases dopamine and norepinephrine, the chemicals that wake your brain and sharpen your focus. Within minutes, you'll feel the fog lift. You don't need another hour of sleep. You just need to tell your body it's time to start. Now let's talk about the advanced strategies, the next level techniques used by high performers who want to get the most out of limited sleep. Tip 6. Time your caffeine. Caffeine blocks a compound called adenosine, the chemical that builds up in your brain throughout the day to make you sleepy. The problem? Caffeine has a half-life of 6 to 8 hours, meaning that cup of coffee at 4 in the afternoon can still be in your system at 10 at night. Even if you fall asleep, your deep sleep can drop by up to 30%. The fix is simple. Keep your caffeine before 2 p.m. That way, it's fully processed by bedtime. You'll still enjoy the focus without sacrificing your recovery. Tip 7. Support your body naturally. If you struggle to relax at night, it's often a mineral issue. Magnesium is one of the most important nutrients for deep sleep, and most people don't get enough. It helps calm your muscles and quiet your nervous system. Magnesium glycinate, or a cup of herbal tea like ashwagandha, can help your body transition into rest mode. Always consult a doctor before adding supplements, but small adjustments like these can make a big difference. Tip 8. Declutter your mind. You've had those nights when you lie in bed, eyes closed, but your brain won't stop talking. You replay conversations, worry about tomorrow, remember that one embarrassing thing from 5 years ago. That's because your brain is still running in beta waves, the active state. To switch into alpha and theta waves, the pre-sleep state, you have to unload your thoughts, write them down. Make a quick to-do list for tomorrow. Journal for 5 minutes. When your brain sees those words on paper, it relaxes. It knows you're in control. You're telling yourself everything's handled. It's safe to rest. Now here's the mindset shift that changes everything. Sleep isn't weakness, it's performance. The people who brag about sleeping 4 hours aren't heroes. They're burning through energy reserves they'll eventually have to repay. True high performers don't just work harder, they recover smarter. Sleep isn't time wasted, it's time invested. It's when your brain reorganizes itself, your muscles rebuild, and your hormones rebalance. Without it, you're running on empty. Think of sleep like charging your phone. You wouldn't expect your battery to last all day if you never plugged it in. Your body works the same way. When you train it to recover efficiently, when you sleep deeply and wake naturally, you don't need 8 hours, you just need the right hours. Because it's not more time that you're missing, it's more energy. And energy is what powers focus, creativity, and joy. You can't pour from an empty mind, so stop trying to sleep more. Learn to sleep better. And one morning soon, you'll open your eyes before your alarm. You'll lie there in quiet stillness, your body calm, your mind clear. You'll realize something powerful. You didn't need to sleep longer. You just needed to sleep smarter.